Hey everybody, Mah-Dry-Bread here. Just doing a quick vlog on the recent Haven and Hearth news. For anyone who doesn't know, today is the day of the huge Haven and Hearth update. Some people have been calling it Haven and Hearth 2. You know, the whole overhaul of the game, all kinds of new content, new graphics, all that good stuff. They didn't announce anything about it ahead of time, really, but it turns out it's pay-to-play, kind of. I'm gonna try and tell you everything I know. It's still only, been out for 3.5 hours or so. So things are still a little bit up in the air, but and don't bother going to their forum to look for information on it, because the majority of posts on their new forum is just, oh god, I hate this, Haven and Hearth is dead to me now. Basically, the game is free. You start with 48 hours worth of free playtime. That is to say, time only counts down when you're logged in, so if you log out, time does not continue to pass. And then every month it refreshes with 12 hours for you to play. And you can purchase more, or you can purchase a monthly subscription fee for unlimited hours of $10 a month. And there are a few different payment plans for different cosmetic things in game, as well as hours, but the main deal seems to be a $10 monthly subscription fee for unlimited hours. Or you can do a $15 one-time payment for a refreshing monthly 24 hours. A lot of people are okay with this. A lot of people are not okay with this. I've always been of the stance, and I think I've said this on a show before, of I would be totally willing to pay for Haven and Hearth because I think the game's awesome. I don't know if I'm so big on an idea of a monthly payment, but a payment of not an insignificant amount of money, I don't know, 30, even $30+ American at least, and I'd be totally okay with that, even if I'm Canadian with the exchange rate, but my job is YouTube, so I get paid American money anyway. Problem though, $10 monthly is quite a bit for people like me. Again, I make way less than minimum wage, even with my Patreon donations, and basically all that money goes back into personal life. And if you follow the vlogs and everything, you know my financial situation is shit. And I can barely record. So I'm in this really awkward position where I would absolutely love to support the game and do the $10 a month, the $10 a month subscription. I think that's honestly a fair amount, and I'm totally fine with that. But I don't really have a whole lot of money to throw around right now. Anytime I would end up coming up with $10 more, there's kind of always a more pressing thing I could put those $10 into than this game that I can barely record anymore until I'm living in a new place. So that's a really awkward situation. I'm still kind of up in the air on how I'm going to tackle this. I still have, I only played for an hour so far because the game server is honestly shitting itself because it's day one and 1,000+ people are trying to go on at once. It'll calm down and start running better soon, I'm sure. Give it a week. Honestly, probably even less than a week and it'll be fine. Yeah, but a lot of people are already asking my opinion. Things on my forum are blowing up too because I don't know if you've searched recently, but in most countries, if you search Haven and Hearth on YouTube, my video is weirdly enough the top result. For some reason, part 1 of my playthrough is more popular, or not more popular, but higher up in the rankings than Pro Jared's video, which confuses the hell out of me because he's way more popular than I am. But in most countries, I am the top result. And so I feel like I kind of owe it to keep doing the game. I mean, I do love the game, and I do love playing the game even just in my spare time. But this is a problem. So I kind of just need to figure out what's going on with my finances and figure out how often am I going to be able to record and stream this game? Because I'd love to record and stream this game more. I want to start a village with my fans on the forum again. All kinds of stuff. It's just there's a lot of hate going on for the game right now, and there's even about an hour straight in which everyone on the Haven and Hearth forum, there were thousands of people that were convinced it was a joke. It's really weird, up in the air thing. But it seems pretty solid now that it's not a joke. Basically, 10 moderators have come out and said, this payment plan is fair, guys. And even one of the creators said, I don't know why you guys think it's so ridiculous that we have you pay for this. We can't subside on air forever. And I agree with that. I really do think that the payment system is fair, is just very strange, and it was out of nowhere with no warning, and I think that's why the backlash is there. Like, 48 hours of free time the very first time you play it, that is way more than enough time to see if you want to invest money in the game. I think that's incredibly fair. And 12 hours refreshing every month, I think, is pretty low for free, honestly, but for a $15 one-time payment to have 24 hours, I kind of feel like if you're willing to invest money in it, you're going to do more than 24 hours. But I'm guessing that's more so for people who, you know, play in spurts. Maybe they'll play a lot one month and they won't play for another 2 months, so that's fine. I don't know. I think the backlash is largely just because it was a free game for so many years. I don't know. I need to look at my income. My income's really up in the air because, hey, it's YouTube and YouTube pay fluctuates like crazy. Again, I don't even make minimum wage with my donations on Patreon, so I just kind of need to figure out if it's not if I'm willing to invest $10 a month into this, it's if I'm able to. Because if I were for sure able to spend $10 on that a month and I couldn't be putting that into something better, I would do it in a heartbeat. If it were for the financial situation, I would have a subscription right now, and happily so. All I have to say is, people who heard the news and might have gotten very emotional about it, I urge you to wait a week and try the game when the server is more stable, and just see what you think. I don't think it's nearly as big of a deal as a lot of people are making it out to be. It's a very reactionary kind of thing. Honestly, I don't think it's a huge deal, and I have heard a lot of people say, like, I don't have a lot of money to spend on this. That's understandable. I don't know. At the end of the day, we just kind of have to wait and see how things work out a little bit. So, that's about all I have to say. Thank you everybody for watching. You will see some videos. Do you see why it's hard to record here? You will see some videos on the game for sure, because I do have, like, it's still, there's no limit to what you can do for free, other than how long you can play. So you will be seeing some stuff. I can't promise when, because I don't know when I'm going to have an opportunity to record or stream next, but stuff will happen with it. Thank you everybody for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of this whole thing that just happened, and what you think I should do, because I am very curious as to what the public opinion on this is, and I really want to hear you guys' feedback on this whole thing. In fact, a little aside before I go, there was actually a guy who was streaming him just hitting F5, refreshing the website to see when the update hit. They were so pumped, and it had like 200 people in there. When I showed up in there and people saw my name in there, a bunch of people were like, oh my god, it's Mah-Dry-Bread, it's that YouTube guy. I didn't know that I was as well known as I am in the Haven and Hearth community? I don't know, maybe it was a minority of people who just happened to know me there, but like, I know that my location and name has floated around a little bit. Like, my location in-game has floated around a little bit on some IRC chats and stuff, mostly just to raid my old village, just because I'm, I guess, the most active player. A few people have said, like, that I'm their favorite one, but I think it's mostly just because I'm the most recent one. I don't think my Haven and Hearth playthrough is particularly amazing. I don't think it has anything in it that other playthroughs don't have. But yeah, I would absolutely love to continue it. I just need to really think about it, and you will see some videos on it for sure in probably the near future. I just can't promise how many until I have an idea of the finances and all that stuff. So yeah, go give the game a try, see if you like it. If it's crashing on you, give it a few days. And until next time, have a nice day.